Hey everybody, it's Cresso. Hey, I'm over here in Arizona, and I haven't been out here in a while. Try to pick a good spot, good scenery spot here. It's very beautiful. It's just again, it's only a little glimpse here, but Arizona is really nice. Not too far from Indian City. I think it's the world's largest Indian reservation, and it's kind of like right off of right where you cross state lines on I-40 when you leave New Mexico entering Arizona. So it's like a few miles within the state. But yeah. Heading to California is my next stop, and I want to do this clip because like I was telling you in my last clip, I have a couple of things in my mind, and one of the things I want to talk about is, you know, of us building, us the people, every single one of us, okay, building our own communication network. Uh, I'm talking about from TV. I'm talking about everything from the World Wide Web is, I guess, depends. I mean, it's everybody, but anything. I'm going to tell you straight up. Anything that's an alternative that the world government that has an oversee on the communications, social media, radio, and yeah, yeah. I feel that a lot of us, it's about giving us options, and a lot about how about going about doing this. Yes, this does require investment. A lot of us takes a lot of investment with money, right, and time, dedication, and all this stuff is possible. Building a TV network, for example, building towers. Just like you see everywhere where you travel around the country or in your neighborhood and all that. Us, and this requires everybody, okay? Requiring everybody getting together. We're all investors, okay? You don't have to be a big wig and owns a corporation. Every single one of us are investors, okay? Getting together, yeah. Building a TV network. Again, we got things flying everywhere, all types of insects anyway. But yeah, I mean, get stuff. Yeah, the TV towers. That's number one. I know a lot of you saying, well, how are we gonna go about doing that? A lot of this communication is being controlled by satellites. Well, I look at this guy. I forgot his name. I'm sorry, but I can't remember his name off the top of my head. He owns the Virgin. What do you call it? Virgin. Was it Virgin Mobile? Well, Virgin Mobile. He has an airline, but he have his own. Space program. It's. You know what? I'm sorry. Just look it up. I didn't really plan to mention him. Uh, Whoever could come up and again, a lot of stuff that I'm talking about, this requires everybody. This is not a one man or one woman show here. This requires everybody. The reason why I'm talking about having alternative communications and TV and radio and all those things, social media, is because I know a lot of stuff that people want to share, right? We allow paradigms to try to control in terms of what's being shared, right? I'll give you an example, okay? Facebook, okay? I was doing, I kind of got a Facebook ad, and it was disabled because of so-called fraudulent activity on my debit card. But wind up is when I got back with them, I was telling them, no, there's no fraudulent activity going on with my card. I'm the only one that owns the account, and it's my debit card. So I mentioned about to reactivate my Facebook ads right away to receive payment. So the gentleman looked over. He said, after careful review, we cannot take further action, in this matter. And basically, it's, what it is not, it's not really about the fraudulent activity. I had to really look at this really carefully. A lot of stuff that I post on Facebook, for example, it really inspires people to wake up, for those that do want to wake up. So yeah, it is a threat to, because we all know the government is actually behind the Facebook social media. It wasn't like that at first, but but then Facebook become a puppet for the government, because the government tries to oversee everything, you know. And yeah, yeah. So it's like what happened was it inspires me more. You know, I'm inspired even more to do, to do what I love. You know, and that is to inspire everybody. You know, inspire myself and everybody. So yeah, I mean, building a TV network. I was talking to a friend of mine yesterday about how organic food is not promoted, you know. And this is, I don't want to go too far off the topic. Okay, we was having a very deep conversation yesterday, and organic food is not promoted. It's because if you look at all the fatty foods that's advertised heavily, okay, yeah, companies, I mean, it's not really about popularity. A lot of people do know about organic foods. It's just that the fact that it's not marketed. So I feel that I know it's going to sound like a conspiracy. I'm just telling you things straight up. When you have things that's being fed to you, this is a reflection of how you feel inside. But I wanted to add this, that the fact that I'm bringing this as an idea, it exists. I'm just conveying this to you. So what I'm trying to say about the TV network is a TV network that basically talks about uplifting topics, talks about how you're able to maintain your body. Okay, if you want to eat fatty foods, everybody, it's up to you. Okay, I'm not saying it's up to you. Okay, it's about giving everybody options. Okay, so there's certain paradigm, like for example, TV programs, it's not aligned into telling you things, let's say more broad, more healthy things to eat. It's not. You're gonna see a lot of fatty foods and stuff, and it's like everything goes hand in hand with the other paradigm. Meaning, okay, fatty foods, right? A lot of people consume themselves with fatty foods, right? So what happened is that you maintain, it's all about how you maintain your body. You maintain your body in a certain way, right? Then you develop other situations in your body, right? So when you develop other experiences in your body, right, it goes hand in hand with these drugs, with these pharmaceutical drugs. Some pharmaceutical drugs are okay, but some of them are very highly questionable. But you see, feed on one thing, feed on the other. You understand? So look at it like this, everybody, okay? And have an open mind, what I'm saying to you. When you have more people or more heavily talked about organic food, for example, abroad, let's say, I'm just using organic food, for example, more people will be more aware in a certain way, like, yeah, it will be much done and much more on a faster pace. But the only time you see organic is if you make a little bit of a U-turn at Walmart. Oh, wow. But if you look at the entire store is not really organic. There's other supermarkets that's really good. But I know a lot of us will talk about, well, it costs too much money. All those things could be worked out in terms of cost-wise. So the thing with the TV network is, there's different things in TV that is basically talked about, shared things, what you want to hear. Okay, it's control. The government controls the FCC. The FCC is part of the government. Okay, so it oversees the radio and the airwaves too. But yeah. It takes, and the idea I'm having is, that we basically, every single one of us, all around the world, okay, building a new communication center or towers. I mean, even cell phones. So this is about you giving choices to yourself, okay? You giving yourself the choice. Okay, and I know a lot of people, you're hearing this and you're saying, oh wow, yeah, you wish in your dreams, but that's your ego talking. I'm not afraid to talk about ideas, because everything I do talk about, I know it exists. It's whether you going to align yourself with it, with the paradigm. Okay, everything exists in life, and everything, I understand, everything is about alignment. Okay. Okay, it's not a struggle. It's not a struggle to do this. You don't have to battle. Sometimes it needs to be that way to that something will try to control you. But you know what, everybody? Nothing could, no, nothing, no, nothing could control you. Nothing. We allow certain things to try to control us. Okay, so you build towers. Okay, you build TV towers, new radio station that when you get up in the morning, it's uplifting. Okay, it's uplifting. I feel good. Okay, whether through a frequency. Okay, a lot of you go on YouTube and you listen to these highly frequency music sounds and stuff like that, right? And you meditate, right? So you hear that in the morning. Okay, let's say you tune in the radio, right? Everything's uplifting. Okay, it's the complete opposite than the stuff that you normally hear every morning. You know, kind of wondering, can you say to myself, why the hell I gotta listen to this drama crap early in the morning or ever? You understand? And that's the thing, you know, it's like, and then TV, you know, I don't really watch TV that much, but there's a lot of crap on TV. It is. But the more people are seeing certain things, okay, the more people are seeing certain things and understand that you are giving yourself options, it changes everything up. So everybody's investors, everybody getting together, building these towers or building these communication centers, having people launch up, if you need to launch up satellites, right, to support this alternative communication centers, then everything's possible. My friend was telling me, you know, it's the best way to go about it is go rogue. Rogue, yeah. It's like outside the grid. But maybe I could go outside the grid. But maybe I could just change the grid up from the bottom up. You understand? Okay? Every influence is power. A lot of you are influenced on things. Okay? Even me, I get influence on things. You know? Okay, so I just feel like, again, I just want to express that, you know, a new social media, an alternative social media that's not run by the government, a new alternative internet, you know, World Wide Web. I feel like it is, but the government that we put up there in a pedestal has its hand on it. But you know, it's like, hey, you know, it served its purpose. So the purpose it served is, again, me talking about an idea, okay? An idea of us doing something, giving us more options, okay? We all have options, you know? Nobody's trapped. Nobody has any power over you, okay? Having a new cell phone network. Again, I'm just being straightforward here, everybody, okay? So you want to call it anti-government? I don't give a damn. This is really about expansion. You see, life is about expansion. When you try to suppress life, okay, which is consciousness, it's not meant to be stopped. I am just a being within consciousness, okay, inspiring everybody to, you choose to wake up. But even if you choose not to wake up, you know, eventually you will wake up. I already see it in spirit. So it's a joy to talk about this. Nobody's condemned. There's no hell in type. You know, if you want to talk about hell, everybody, your idea of hell is this idea of pain, going through suffering, okay? Suffering, okay? That's an ideal hell, okay? All right? Having your vibe constantly lower, okay? Anything that represents control and fear, that's an ideal of hell, okay? But we're powered to break ourselves free from that, okay? Yeah, you know, let me just be a little bit more clear about the strategy I'm talking about. Building alternative communications and TV and social media. Yeah, building these towers. Do you understand, everybody? I know we're used to asking politicians permission. You're asking a politician to pass a bill to do these things, right? To give you a free pass. So what I see, okay, is people just doing it. People together, you're actually doing this. We're all doing this, okay? We're taking a responsibility and actually doing this. So, in other words, yeah, you bypass the government. Every one of us, okay? I know my friend talks about, oh, you know, you're warring with yourself. Yeah, I am warring with myself. If that's what it seems, yeah, I'm warring with myself. I'm telling myself that I'm going to expand, or let's just put it this way: I am expanded. Okay, let's just put it in better words. I am expanded. I like to be controlled at a point, but now I'm moving forward. Okay, I'm going to the next level. Okay, feeling like I'm being controlled or somehow in some way is not my highest joy. So I give myself power in a different level. So this is for everybody too. This is not just for me. So yeah, we just, we're bypassing. And you know what, everybody, when you give yourself permission to do this, I know sometimes things seems to be so set on our reality. I look at all these powers that be that we put on a pedestal as something that can't be done away with. No, things change all the time. Government's here now and shifted out the next moment. So it doesn't matter if anything that's attached to it. It could be an underground group that does have some secret operations underground. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what being that what has a story about other beings that's working with the government to try to control humans. And Earth is basically a slave farm. That's another topic. But, no matter what it is, everybody, okay, life is expansion. It's not meant to be stopped. No matter how hard people or ideas that will suggest to try to control you, okay, we allow things to try to control us, but actuality, it's an illusion. Life is truly about freedom. It's truly about freedom. That's what life is. Freedom. No passing bills. No hiding out, wondering, oh my gosh, someone's gonna come after me. No, life is about freedom. I'm talking about real freedom. Okay? Freedom that I don't have to live in borders. Freedom I don't have to worry about someone's coming after me. My face is all around YouTube now. All my channels, I've been putting my face there. So, yeah. This is a next level, everybody. What I'm sharing to you is just a next level. I'm telling you these things because this is what I see in spirit. I'm just sharing these things because it's my passion. And one of my passion is traveling. It's really nice, these rocks. I love it. I love it out here. It's really nice. I want to inspire everybody. Travel more. For those that don't travel much, do that. Do that for yourself. It's good. It's good to travel. It really is. Get yourself out of the rat race schedule. You got bills to pay and all that. Yeah. Do yourself a favor. Travel. Whatever you can. Don't make things difficult for yourself. Life is not really difficult, everybody. We make things difficult. We do. We make things difficult and we justify it. We justify what path we choose. So you live a difficult path and you could choose to live a simple path. So, but yeah, I'm excited to talk about this. An alternative TV network, having satellites, launching satellites, and to support, you want to call it a rogue network, or you want to call it a network, a communication network for the people, by the people. I'm going to keep saying that. I think a lot of people don't really hear that or don't say that much, especially here in the good old USA. For the people, by the people, without the BS. It's about you, everybody. It is. Freedom. I don't need to wave a flag to say I'm free. I mean, I can. I'm free to do that. But I'm not defined by that. I'm just talking about we're all freedom. We're all freedom, everybody. We're all infinite beings. We choose to box ourselves in and play these role players. And we feel like there's other people have control over us. Not really. All these armed police and militaries and these secret groups that's stashed around the country, wherever they at. mean, it's suggested. Everything suggested. It's a joy to see all of the stuff shifted out. It is. Because I know who I am. I am power. You understand? I'm not about trying to harm anybody physically. I mean, not really. I like to go about things another way. My thing is that I want to inspire people. If people go about doing certain things in a certain way, we're all free to do that. But I wouldn't inspire everybody. I know there's going to be a civil war. I already see a civil war, a second civil war in this country. I mentioned that in my other clips recently. But yeah, this universe is a duality universe, and it's connected with the human life. We need to be suppressed. Okay, we need to be suppressed in order to do something to show ourselves who we really are. You understand? Without the victim mentality, to showing the truth, your true form within you, your spirit, everybody. It's your spirit. This is not some dumb religion belief. We're talking about the truth. Everything is spirituality. Everything. You understand? So, yeah, just imagine, again, imagine a TV network. Imagine a new an internet. Having online access. That is the complete opposite. Okay? The complete opposite from what you're used to seeing. This is about giving yourself option. You're giving yourself power. Okay, you are power. You're giving yourself permission. What reality you want to experience? You could live a reality of being controlled with fear and all that, or you can live a reality that how you want to live in a certain way. Life is expansion. It's not meant to be stopped. No matter how hard the ego tries, even though the ego is part of consciousness, it doesn't understand. Okay? Consciousness expands. Always expands. This is not an ending. This is not a happy ending, everybody. I'm already telling you things right now. This clip is about things that's already been installed. It's up to you what reality you want to align yourself with. So, it's been a pleasure doing this clip. And beautiful day in Arizona, not far from Indian City. I wanted to stop there, but I didn't. But it's a good spot here. I really like it. So I'm going to make some more clips. I'll be in California a little bit later. And I think by the time I head there, it's going to be nighttime maybe. But for now, I'll probably do a clip shortly. But I will do a clip in California. And I got some other things to talk about. And yeah, it's been a pleasure to inspire everybody as always. All right. Till then, take care.